everybody, it's Kira and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about how much money I saved by going to the library. This is very directly inspired by Livy over at Olivia for Books. She made a video exactly like this, so all props to her. I will link her video in the description below. But as somebody who absolutely loves the library, I go to the library quite often and get a lot of my books from there. I'm going to share some of the just like statistics. I wrote down a bunch of things, not statistics, but like how much money I was able to save by going to the library instead of buying all of these books. So all of the prices that I used were from the first result that came up on Amazon, so it's probably a little bit cheaper than if I had gone to an actual bookstore and gotten them, but it still is a lot. So let's get into it. Using the library, I checked out 25 new books, like books that were new to me. I did check out a couple of rereads, but I'm not going to count those. Like I did the Grisha trilogy twice. Both times I read them, I checked them out from the library. And I'm only going to be counting that once, as assuming that I had bought the books, I would have then reread them from my own copy. So each book is only counted once, but I checked out 25 books, and I have the list of them right here. So they were almost all YA books, so they're a little bit cheaper, but some of them are newer than others. So combined with all 25 books, I saved $245.75, which is insane. I definitely have spent a lot of money on books as well. Like I enjoy buying books, and so I don't mind when I use my money to spend on that. But being able to save $245 is a lot of money that I was able to use for free. And then on top of that, I also checked out 4 audiobooks from the library. I did check out a couple more than 4, but for the sake of this video, we're only using 4, as the other audiobooks were ones that I already own as actual books. Like I'm rereading the Heroes of Olympus series as audiobooks, but I'm not going to count those either. So I use the app called Libby, which is what my library uses. You should look and see if your library probably has some sort of app where you can check out. On Libby, it's audiobooks, I think like audiobooks, ebooks, and then some movies or something too, I believe. I just use it for audiobooks because I love listening to audiobooks to fall asleep to and just in general. But for those 4 audiobooks, again, just using the first result that came up on Amazon, for the physical copy of each book, I saved $35.66, which again is still a decent amount of money. That's probably like 1 or 2 books if you go to an actual bookstore. So altogether, I saved $281.41, which is a lot of money. Almost $300 I was able to save by just checking out books from the library. And often, like I read A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and We Hunt the Flame, and Serpent and Dove. All 3 of those books I'm pretty sure came out in 2019, and I was able to read them. So did Supernova by Cass Morgan, which was the next book in the Light Years series. I was able to read them from the library for free. I was able to like have the story and know what's going on without having to spend my own money and buying it, which is amazing. Another thing that's very important to remember is you can also ask your library to get a certain book. So at the time, I first picked up Light Years in September, which by Cass Morgan, which is it's a YA sci-fi book. It's really good. But the sequel was coming out in October. I think it was like October 1st or something like that. And so they didn't have the sequel, Supernova, within my library system at Green Bay. And I was like, I want to read this. So they actually have a spot on their website that you can go in and request them to buy a book. And you just fill out like the name, like the author, the title, when the release date is, and then like a reason why you want the library to purchase it. And so they purchased it and put me on the first waiting list, and so I was able to then receive the book pretty quickly after. I think it only took like 2 or 3 weeks for them to process the request, get the book, and then get it to me, which was super cool. So if there is a book that's coming out or that is out that your library doesn't have, look into how you can request the library to get a copy or two of the book. Either ask a librarian or check on their website. It's probably on their website. Just a way to request that books be added to the collection, because as a library, they want to continue to serve their patrons, and so requesting books to add to their collection helps them know what kind of books they need to be getting. So I think that's pretty much it. Olivia talked about how her library also offers things like computers and cameras and things like that. I didn't really check out anything. I don't know what the public library in Green Bay has as far as like checking out different things. I think they have cake tins. I believe they have cake tins actually at the public library in Green Bay. So if you're ever in Green Bay and need a cake tin, that's a cool shape, check out the library. But I'm really excited, as I am going to be volunteering at the public library in Green Bay starting this year. So I'm very excited to be able to share more about that. But yeah, this is my plug for please visit your library. Getting a library card is free. Almost always is free. Libraries have computers for public use. They have printing capabilities. They have free internet. You can check out books for free. They also have movies and CDs, if anybody still uses CDs. And then they have usually an app like Libby where you can do audiobooks. They also include audiobooks at the library, but they have lots of programs and things. Please go use your library. Please do it. It's amazing. And I love both my one at home and in Green Bay so much. Saving almost $300 by using my library was just an amazing thing. And I'm super excited to be able to do it even more in this next year. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to follow me on social media, all my links are in the description as always. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!